Hello everyone, and welcome back to One-Off Let's Plays Blind Edition, the series where I play games that you guys request that I haven't really played before or anything. And as usual, my friend HarryTM12 has requested me another game to play, which is The Incredibles for the Game Boy Advance. I don't know why, but I said yeah, see why not, it's a game at the end of the day, isn't it? I have no idea what this game is like, except I do remember playing the PS2 and GameCube version, and they're actually pretty decent, to be honest. Some superhero games can be good, some of them can be bad. The Incredibles was pretty good, and it's also a movie tie-in as well, so that's pretty impressive. What the GBA version is like though, I don't know. In the golden age of superheroes, Bob Parr, known to all as Mr. Incredible, was one of the world's greatest. He saved lives and fought evil on a daily basis. One day... Oh great, and there's a cliffhanger right at the beginning, is there? Fine, with the password of MSW5. Oh, I see. So this one actually involves using passwords instead of saving and all that. I'll be honest, like when it comes to saving and things, I actually prefer passwords more, but I'll explain why in a minute, because I got jumping straight into the plot of this, haven't I? Mr. Incredible. Oh, Mr. Incredible. I need your help. Apparently, okay. Also, I can double tap to move quickly, really? Oh, right. Oh, I see. So it's kind of like Smash Brothers in a way, where when you tap it twice, you know, he does a little dash move and all that. I always liked that idea. What is it, ma'am? I think this is the part of the dialogue taken from the film. Yeah, it sounds like it. It seems pretty familiar. My cat Squeaker is stuck in the tree. Please help him. Press BBB to quickly to do a combo. Okay, if you say so. Alright, so this is basically just tutorial and stuff. You can also do super moves by pressing... Oh, really? Let's see, so if I do that and... Oh! I see. Thanks, Mr. Incredible. You're welcome, woman, I guess. I'm just here to help. I see. Okay, so it's sort of like a beat-em-up. If anything, it reminds me if The Incredibles was Streets of Rage. You've even got like little barrels and that you use. That's pretty cool, actually. It seems pretty decent, actually, so far. Except the first one and that, you was basically set in like this burning building, I think that was the second level, actually. Because the first part was you just leaping through rooftops. And also, it was quite a good beginner's level. Cool, ready for action. Who are you supposed to be? My name is Incrediboy. Oh god, him. I'm your #1 fan and want to be your sidekick. I see. What? No, you're that kid from the fan club, Buddy. Great. Yep, it's definitely taken from the film, most of this. Incrediboy! That dialogue is actually pretty heavy. Press A to do a double jump. Oh, so we can double jump with Mr. Incredible, can we? I see. I don't know if you could do that in the PS2 version. Oh dear, what a horrible way to die. He's just sitting there minding his own business, and then I just punch a barrel in his face. Whatever, yes. All I need now, like I said, there is just Streets of Rage music, and then that's it, we're sorted. This is essentially The Incredibles, but Streets of Rage. Speaking of Streets of Rage titles, no, I've played the first and the second one, but I've never played the third one. I hear a lot of people, though, sort of like the third one, but some of them don't, because the music in that one isn't as good, apparently. Where, I've got the guy who composed the Streets of Rage soundtrack, but the third one, it's kind of missing, like, when it comes to the soundtrack and things like that, but still. Oh wait, really? We're done with the first level? Fair enough, fine. Now I can talk about my password thing, can't I? Unless there's going to be more dialogue. Is there going to be more dialogue? No, there isn't. Okay, fine, so I have time to talk. Okay, so, with passwords and stuff, even though you can just use memory cards and that, and a lot of people prefer that, because, you know, they can just easily save where they are, and then just continue on from where they last were. I like that with passwords, because, I mean, you can write down, like, a whole bunch of passwords, and literally create loads, technically, of save states, where you can just put in, you know, any password, and it will take you to any part of the level that you want, really. You know, so you don't really have to worry where, oh, I really like this level, but I have to save over it with my memory card and things like that. Whereas passwords, you know, they always take you back to the same place. So you can say write down 10 of them, and you basically can select any level you want. You've essentially created, you know, your own level select, if you will. At least that's what I find anyway, but still. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to do that super move, aren't I? There we go. But I'm guessing it also depletes my meter. Oh boy. The animation is actually really smooth. It reminds me a lot of like comics and stuff like that, you know, sort of like the Spider-Man comics. At least to me, anyway. Oh boy, this is not going well though. It's a shame how I can't pick up his weapon and shoot him back, but never mind. Oh boy. But still, yeah, that's just something that I like about passwords. Also, I did not mean to do that at all. Let's just do a super punch and do that. There we go. I definitely feel like Mr. Incredible doing this. Oh boy. It also seems like the suitable game, you know, to play like just whilst on the move or something. You know, it's got, like I say, it's got like password and things. You can just jump straight back into this, can't you? Like it's no issue or something, really. Much like most Game Boy Advance games and all that. Also, I just did a ground pound. I did not know that I could do that. Can I try that again? Oh, cool. I think, does it even teach you that move? Because I don't think it does. But you know what? Never mind. Anyway, let's just use my super move like this so I can knock them all out. I think, anyway. How many times do I have to do that? It does not say, but never mind. I'm just going to beat the crap out of everyone. It's incredible. Goodness me, they do throw you... They throw in a lot of enemies, actually, from the very beginning. Oh boy, but you know what? I like a challenge, so that's fine by me. There we go. Part of the gameplay actually reminds me of a game I played as a kid called The Incredible Hulk for the PS2. So of course I'm not the Hulk, but I'm Mr. Incredible, so I suppose that's close enough, maybe? I'm not sure, really. I don't think I've even died once, man. This is different. And I'm 6 minutes so far, am I? Fair enough. You know what? I'm going to do that special ground pound trick so I can knock you guys down like that. There we go. But maybe deal with the machine gun guys first. I mean, that way it gets them all done and over with, doesn't it? Yeah, so go for the gunmen first. That way I know what to do. Wait, is it the longer I hold it down, the more damage it does? I think. Anyway, let me give it a go. Oh, no, it just does that. Fair enough, fine. So there's no, like, thing involved or anything like that. That's fine by me. There are some really decent movie tie-in games, though, like a full LP I actually did of a movie tie-in game that I think is really freaking awesome was Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue for the PS1 and things. But, you know, this game also seems pretty decent, I suppose. For a Game Boy Advance game, anyway. But still, Toy Story 2, like, is essentially, in my take, Banjo-Kazooie, but Sony. You know what I'm saying? The Banjo-Kazooie version of Toy Story, if you will. A crook offers Mr. Incredible another opportunity to help the unfortunate. You can tell a lot about a woman by the contents of a purse, but maybe that's not what you had in mind. I remember that from the film as well. With lightning speed, a curiously elastic arm stretches in and delivers a devastating right hook. I see. It's alright. I got him. A simple thank you will suffice. Okay. Thanks, but I don't need any help. You've got to be more oh, goodness me. Oh boy, also the screenshots are taken from the film as well. Maybe they just couldn't write any original dialogue or something. And some movie tie-ins have that, you know, like, sometimes they can have the dialogue from the film, some of them can't, and this is one that does. But you know what, that doesn't mind. And that is a really easy password to remember. 69NN. Now if only most games were shorter with passwords. Road Rash. Oh boy. Shouldn't you be getting ready? Yep, that's for the film too. I've still got time. You know, I might as well just freaking grab the audio from the film and just put it over this. I never have time for anything. I'm too busy. Press A or B to form ramps in ice. Oh, cool. I get to play as him, do I? I always like Frozo. Even the fact, you know, you can just generate ice and then jump through everything like this. Especially like near the end when he creates like that little surfboard or something on ice. I'm not too sure what it was. It was some sort of board that he hopped on anyway, and I just found it really cool. And it's an on-rails thing, but what does A do? Oh, A forms ice like this, I see, so it forces me to jump. And then B just freezes them, right? I see, okay. So I got this. So it's all about timing and things like that, and also generating things with ice. Otherwise I run out, I'm guessing, maybe? This? I am not too sure, but let's just carry on and just resume where we are, shall we? I don't see why not. Goodness me, no. Wait, what? Do I just... Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I just click on that one, don't I? Oh boy. After this one, though, I reckon I'm gonna call it off here, because, I mean, I don't really like my blind editions to go on for too long, since some of them in the past have been going on for way too long. Like, oh boy, what was it? I'm trying to think, I think it was Bratz or something. Oh boy. The music, I don't know what it's like. I can't really hear it half the time because there's so much sound effects going on. I suppose it suits what's going on with the action and things like that, so it's perfectly fine if you ask me. Oh man, I was hoping that I could defeat them with Frozone. Oh well. Thank you, Frozone. You're welcome. And this is actually a really easy game, wow. But then again, this is only the beginning. Perhaps it gets harder later on. But you know what, I reckon we're going to call it off here. This is a pretty decent game, really. The combat seems alright, you got a range of moves, and you know, the pacing's good, it's easy to hop back into from where you last left off. And overall, I would recommend this game, actually. I might pick it up myself one day. So thanks to HarryTM12 for requesting me to play this. It's actually been pretty fun. Seriously. This surprised me a lot. Take care, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this one of Let's Play's blind edition of this game, and I'll see you in more of them. See you then.